Cuties, y'all get in here. Jamie from Love and Marriage DC checked Dr. Heavenly. Now, I got a question. Will Dr. Damon stand up for his buddy? You guys know he love his buddy. Buddy, I'll handle this. Buddy, I am not going to let this guy talk to you in this manner. Baby, we shall see. What's up, cuties? Welcome to Chit Chat with QT. Join me as I discuss hot topics, celebrity news and gossip, reality TV show recaps, and more. Everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only. Now, before I get started, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and sit back and enjoy. All right, cuties, let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, you guys know if you are watching Married to Medicine, or if you were, Dr. Damon came out and he had a problem with Dr. G using the tone that he did when it comes to Quad. And Dr. Damon said, no man should address another man's wife. That's what he said, child. And baby, Jamie has addressed his wife. Let's go ahead and get into this. Shout out to the the Bravo Shade Room, because they posted Heavenly, and we're gonna take a look and a listen, and then we're gonna get into what Jamie, a man, had to say. Take a listen.
I know he got no kids, but I really don't think he cheated. I really don't. Cat just against like she replaced with. I'm surprised he didn't play the part about Scott. I guess because Scott been so silent, they really probably want them to come back. But now Scott called Quad about some woman he was at a hotel with. Quad admitted it. She said he called me up and said, "How do I keep this out of the blogs?"
Wow, did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? Now, look, we had a big discussion last night because Heavenly tearfully apologized to Contessa. And look at her, baby, saying that Contessa's husband was at a hotel with another woman, and of all people, he called Quad. Heavenly don't give a damn about nobody, because why would you say that, Heavenly? Even if it's true, you are throwing Quad up under the bus. Let's continue.
Quad told him, listen, get your wife. The main thing you want to do is get your wife. And that's how we got in the conversation of she saying, I'm being miserable. Because my answer wouldn't have been your titties after she said I'm miserable. My answer would have been, you must be miserable because you done filed for divorce 3, 4, 6 times. You done filed for divorce at least 3 times that we know of.
This lady gonna tell everybody business. You hear me? Wow.
Allegedly, one time you lied on camera and did not file. You filed a year later when we wasn't even around. And then you canceled the divorce proceedings right before we started filming, a few months before we started filming.
Keep your shit on the down low, especially if you are venting to someone like Heavenly. Motor mouth.
Per Simone. These are Simone's words. She looked it up. She said she got it.
Damn, now she throwing Simone up under the bus. That's 2 castmates.
Ask her. I don't think she'd lie about it. I don't think that. I really don't. I know he ain't got no kids, but I'm saying I really don't think he cheat. I really don't. Contessa against like she replaced. So I presented that, and Contessa was like, "What?" And Quad said, "Yes, that did happen." He called me, and I told, and it looked like Contessa already knew, but Contessa was already pissed with Quad. That's why when he went backstage, looked like that she was happy that Simone was saying these things to Quad because all that had already transpired.
Now she want Quad and Contessa to go at it next season. Ooh, this lady messy.
Quad backed it up. She was like, yes, he called me. It ain't no lie. Why would Scott call Quad? This was years ago, though. This was maybe before the last season she was on. But he called her and said, you know what? These people saying they got some receipts on me that I was at a hotel room with this woman. How do I keep that from going to the vlogs? Quad said, I don't know this particular blogger, but go get your wife, explain to her what it is. So you get her on your team before any of this come to pass. Now, it never did come out. It never.
Well, it just did. Because your messy ass just brought it out.
I never saw it. But Scott did call her with that. So that's what it was. So
wow. Wow. Oh, Heavenly is so messy. Shout out to Queen Sheba Darling over there in the comments, because she says she know all this, but don't know if Daddy Damon messing with that clear woman. Facts. But here is where a man checked Heavenly. Jamie Tyler of Love and Marriage DC said, so sick of the BS, shaking my head. Leave them people alone. He ain't talking to us, child. He is talking to Heavenly. What are you all's thoughts about that? Look, Jamie is right. Jamie is right. But we heard Motor Mouth Heavenly saying no man should address a woman. And that man just did. Now, you guys let me know. Is he right or wrong? Do you agree with him? Does Heavenly need to leave people alone? I absolutely agree with him. But as a man, should he have been the one that is over there saying that to a woman? Do you have a problem with Jamie saying that to Heavenly? I don't. I'm sorry. Period. Heavenly go at it with men, excuse me. Heavenly called Dr. G a whole pedo. You guys know what I'm saying? All of the above. And yeah, in some instances, it's okay for me if a man go ahead and say what he got to say. Okay. Now, again, I pose the question, will Dr. Damon come out and say something about Buddy? Because he always got an excuse about Buddy. Now, Buddy, don't do that. Buddy, don't say that. Now, Buddy. Yeah, we want Damon to put his money where his mouth is. And in this case, since he said it on Married to Medicine's reunion, Heavenly, bring Daddy up out that basement, have him to come upstairs to where you be filming, child, and push live and let your husband address this man. I was tickled pink. I cannot lie. I was tickled by excuse me, guys, by what Jamie had to say. And it looks like a lot of people are over there agreeing with him in the comment section, you know? And one person said exactly. And the fact that her husband condoned her BS is sickening. So, hey, that's a whole man coming at a woman. Put your money where your mouth is, Dr. Damon. Okay. And how do you guys think that Contessa is going to feel about this? What about her husband? I'm still confused as to why he reached out to Quad. Like, are they friends? Or did he just reach out in an innocent manner because he wanted to know if she was familiar as far as stopping stories before they hit the blogs? Or do you think there was some truth to the rumors? I will say this is the first that I've ever heard of it. So Heavenly, you right. It was not out here until you brought it out here. Oh, she a mess. She really, really is. You guys, drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about this. Also, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, make sure you are subscribed as well, and share the video with your friends. I can't wait to hear what you guys got to say. I'm out of here. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT.